It came from the internet.
All right, Brandy, what's the story? What's going on?
Well, this is a guy who I think has done something close and near and dear to your personal heart, Juice.
Okay.
We're going to go down to the city where a binge-watching Brooklynite took in 94 consecutive hours of TV to break the Guinness record for the longest time spent watching TV.
94?
94. What's your personal best? 93 and a half?
I want to know more about this story. I'll do some calculations in my head. So wait, he sat and watched TV for 94 straight hours?
Yeah, his name is Alejandro A.J. Fragoso. He's 25. His record attempt was sponsored by software firm Cyberlink. Started watching TV Friday morning with two friends, but Fragoso was the only watcher left when the timer reached 94 hours about 6 a.m. Friday morning. The rules did allow for 5-minute breaks once per hour, but Fragoso was barred from otherwise moving his eyes away from the screen. He says his technique was to do marathons of it, including episodes of Battlestar Galactica, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Twilight Zone, Bob's Burgers, Adventure Time, and of course, Game of Thrones. He says exhaustion did start to take his toll as the hours turned into days. He says there's a few hours that he actually forgot, over the course of the last day or so.
He's blanked out.
Yeah, a doctor said that there's these micro naps the body is actually forcing him to take. Before he did this binge watching, the previous record was 92 hours from a group of Austrians.
And he said this was sponsored by a software company.
Correct.
So he literally got paid to watch TV for 94 hours consecutively. There had to have been at least one 90-some-odd hour television binging session for me at some point in my life during college. There's no way I didn't do this. Nick at Night showed too many Fresh Prince reruns for me not to have stayed up entirely through the night, then watched SportsCenter all 7 times during the day, then Seinfeld reruns, then a Mets game, then back to Fresh Prince reruns. There's no way that this didn't happen. This guy is getting credit for something that's definitely been done before by somebody who wasn't even trying to set a record. I was recreationally doing it, and I'm not getting recognized for my experiences. I feel like one of those playground basketball legends, or one of those old time baseball players that nobody actually saw, but there's all these legends around them. Yeah, well, you think Bryce Harper's good? Well, cool Papa Bell was so fast he made it to third base standing up after laying down a bunt. That's what I'm like, but for being incredibly lazy.